In his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
He hits the second from the line. And for Kyrie, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest, but when he goes to the IR as much as he has, it's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or two where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's LeBron. Another shot. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Inside to Perkins. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And the dunk by Aldridge. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
To the middle. And stolen by Aldridge. Tipped away. Shumpert with the steal. The finish. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the center. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Lillard attacking. It's stolen by Smith. Irving with it. Now guarded by a flight. And a wide open look for Irving. Count it from 12. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Kyrie Irving 3 seasons ago was the only rookie in NBA history to shoot as well as he did from the 3-pointers, the field, and the free throw line. There's no question about it. He is an elite shooter.
A nice shot by Aldridge. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Mozgov with the bucket.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing him do. But he hasn't had his usual impact offensively. I'll tell you what, he needs more touches.
Over in the corner, Batum. To the left wing. Double team on Aldridge. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Steve Blake's checked in for Lillard. Timeout called the Cavaliers. corner, it's Blake. Portland moving the ball around. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. The shot's good from LeBron.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them. Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team effort level.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Terrell Wright's checked in for Lopez. G comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Krabs subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And Wright, here we go. And that one's good. Wright's got his first basket. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
G kicks to Crab. Off the pitch. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch. Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 1 on the basket from Aldridge.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kicks it to Smith. And Smith gets double-teamed. LeBron with it. Now Wright defending. And the foul on Terrell Wright. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Lopez, he's checked in for Wright. Batum comes in for G. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Crab. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Double by Aflalo. Miller, the pass to Thompson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the technical free throw is good.
The Blazers really were elite offensively. Shot it well, passed it well, took care of it. The defense is where they've got to show continued improvement. Last season, Terry Stotts overhauled their defensive principles. But they were still in the bottom third of the league when it came to getting stops. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Goes back up. Outside for Batum. Back to Lopez. Shot denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Lillard attacking Aldridge. And the game. Here's Dellavedova. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Damian Lillard out there with the flight. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark.